All right, welcome back, guys. Another matchup of the round of 32, our new tournament. It's a very interesting matchup. We got Fractal playing Dxego. Any insights, Crypto, on how the matchup is looking like? What are the strategies we're to expect?
Diego's new. I haven't seen this guy at all. Kind of came in towards the end of the tourney and qualified, so I'm not really too sure what to expect. I think he's a returning player, though. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I'm very familiar with Fractal and the way he plays, the Miscrits that he has, pretty active. I have no clue who Dxego is, what's his account, what he runs. So it's going to be interesting to see what the matchup is going to look like.
at least
I
from
think
what
we're going
we've seen on the ladder, he's running a beat team or a Nana team, or a banana Eclipso team. So
Nana
he's rocking,
Eclipse.
not
Wait,
Nana
he's
Eclipso,
running
like Nana or
Nana Eclipse. Okay.
It's either or. Yeah, he's got it's a Nana beat Sledge Narlope team, and then it's the regular Narlope Skelepep Eclipso team. So
Yeah. Typical new meta team, I'm assuming then. Nothing special, nothing interesting.
I think we can see some things. He might have extra things in the back. You never know, you know? He might just bring the most random thing. People do that.
So far in the tournament, have we seen anyone with somewhat of an original or a unique team, which was non-meta necessarily? Has anyone brought it?
We saw a D-Croaky. Got it, I think.
Dark Loki. Was that the first matchup? The actual one?
That was
I don't
the first
remember.
matchup, yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't watched it. But I see.
It did work, actually. It was kind of like the only answer to Skelepep. So Skelepep really couldn't do much there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's also just kind of 8 hits and speed reset. It actually did its job quite effectively. I'm expecting some off-meta crits from both players, to be honest, not gonna lie. I think Dxego definitely didn't run every single crit he has in Arsenal, he just ran meta. So only seeing 8 crits, then he could potentially have 40 plus, and he only plays 8. You never know.
Yeah, Leo, how soon are we to start the game? Any ideas?
It looks like they're about to send.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It looks like there's a tendency of the first round losers getting into the commentary team. Myself and Crypto joining the community. But hey, we're serving the community, man, at the end of the day, right? For the good of the community.
I brought Ligny for sure. Stir my boy. I had to bring Ligny for him one time.
Yeah. To be fair, your team was a little compromised. You used Light Igneos, which is very much an old, less efficient Miscrit in this meta, especially.
I just gotta prove it to them. I gotta see the results. That way they can't buff it. If they see it was played in the tournament, they're gonna be like, it's good enough. Never buff it now.
Yeah. They might have to know. Second buff incoming. Well, let's see. Yeah. So far, what do you reckon has been the most interesting or the most intense matchup? Is it Andre and Corpus?
I don't know. Corpus made a lot of misplays. I've kind of skimmed through the games. Didn't have time to watch a 50-minute video at the time, but from what I see, he just made a lot of silly mistakes.
Yeah. I think other than them, because even though Corpus, I recall only one major mistake that he made in the second game. But okay, so are we starting? Looks like it.
Not yet.
Okay, they haven't started, yeah. But I was saying, I think another one to watch out for if you guys haven't watched any of the games yet. I believe, was it the second match of the tournament? But Criminal versus Tan was a very interesting one. Especially Tan, the first game going 0 for 3, and then Criminal having to navigate around the spam. The remaining 2 being guaranteed for Tan. You know, it was very interesting how he had to dodge the spam, and both games ended up being very close. There was some, I would say, close to elite skill level or tactical analysis involved. But It was pretty interesting
like,
to watch out for.
Sometimes going 0-3 is usually better for you. It makes the
It is,
play
yeah,
a little safer, a little more preserved.
It gives you
It
confidence.
might negate on this night.
Yeah, because oftentimes you start with this spam, not expecting much. For example, with Dark Tulipini, if your secondary move is very weak, you might just go for spam just to, give you an idea on how to navigate your spam for the remaining of the cycle. So it is
Honestly,
something a lot of
in this meta right now.
yes.
Like
I would just say any
tool.
any Miscrit that doesn't have a solid secondary move, I think, and they have a spam, especially if it's a confused, I think it's worth going for it. Especially if you feel like the overall matchup doesn't favor you necessarily. To get that edge, I think it is pretty efficient to start spamming early, knowing that you're going to end up hitting your cycle at some point. So yeah, that's one of the strategies. If you want to know how now to approach a tournament game, you might watch my matchup versus Yusuf.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah,
I don't know. You made some unfortunate calls.
No, there were multiple factors involved in that game. If you really watch it closely, I can't. There's no excuses for my performance. Not even performance. I would say lack of adjustment. The first game, it was a matchup difference. He went 1-of-1, confused me, and trapped my main counter, which was light nibbles to his pretty much entire team. With that paralyze, he pretty much killed my light nibbles, and the game was over. The second game was pretty much the same story of him hitting 1-of-1 and paralyzing me, but for the second game, I should have adjusted. I kind of played that reverse psychology thing where I thought, he would expect me to switch up the teams entirely, and I kept it almost the same, but he kept his almost the same as well. So it was just a repeated story, right? So adjusting to a lot is very important. I kind of rushed it. Didn't think through it. But, it's a good learning experience, I would say, for those who are new to the tournament style. You can be very good at...
definitely unfortunate. But I think the first game was just awful. But the second game, didn't you stay in and hit on the Fenny and then it paralyzed you?
So yeah, what happened was it was a clear mistake for me for even getting to a point where it was a Fenny versus light nibbles. So I was envisioning I was gonna hit with my ultimate attack with the cycle to confuse Flutterpet and for him to kill himself, so I get an extra move, right? I thought I would have left a couple HP points off Flutterpet, right? I didn't expect to kill him completely. So I ended up killing him with one move, and then I was trapped against Fenny, right? So that was gone. So yeah, and that was it. That was all she wrote, right? So I should have literally switched out and because Light Nibbles was very precious to me in that game. He was my only answer to 3 out of 4 of his Miscrits. Mainly Voidatron, which counters all of my Miscrits, 2 of my Earths being no negate. I should have made sure that I have Nibbles in full health to counter Voidatron, but I didn't, right? So I think I just rushed it, yeah. It's a good learning experience for
myself. It was definitely a good pick. It was. He knew that I was team back-to-back seeing avoided. Did you expect him to change teams?
I rushed. I expected him to change teams. I legit did this reverse psychology thing, or at least I tried it, and it clearly didn't work out. So it's just a little tip for the new guys in the tournament that if the first game doesn't work out well for you, try to look for adjustments. Don't settle for what you're comfortable at. Because I was very comfortable with my team, right? I could confidently say I was dominating this new meta with this team in Platinum Arena, and it was just a massive shock to me how I easily got countered, right, in the tournament. So definitely tournament is not to settle with your favorite teams. If you see a challenge, switch things up, right, kind of shock your opponent. So I did none of that and got hit by a truck twice. Yeah. Leo, any update on the guys?
When you're down in a tournament, it's kind of hard to make any risk, He was up 1-0. He had no reason to switch teams, especially because he knows what crits you have and what crits you use, and you were very set in your ways about what crits and teams you use. You don't like to switch it up. So he kind of expected that.
Yeah, and I was very transparent too, as you said, right? Everyone knew what Miscrits I have. Everyone knows the stats of my Miscrits. I didn't have nothing to hide in a way, right? So I was very predictable. So come tournament, I think at least a couple of weeks before that, you might want to start, pulling some or getting some tricks up your sleeve ready. So, yeah, Leo? Okay, so we started. There we go. I think it's the first turn. Ooh, Sammy being Fractal, and then Phoenix is Dxego. Okay, so looking at the part of the matchup, it looks pretty similar. I think Fractal has an edge. Fractal has an edge, doesn't he?
In this matchup, on paper, it looks pretty even, to be honest. Like, there's no exactly clear winner here. You got beat, which kind of just doesn't care about anything on this other team. They kind of just sits in and beats something 1v1. So
there's no clear-cut answer for Tulipini in his team, in Diego's team. I think.
The switch play is gonna be really nice here for Fractal.
Yeah, so I think he needs to make sure to avoid Nana snipes, especially on, I would say, what's his name, Dark Rexy, because he's gonna be pretty valuable against the PA attackers, who's a high physical defense and lower elemental defense. So he wants to avoid the snipe from Nana. So far, it's looking good.
I think this game's really going to come down to spam, honestly. But
he doesn't really have much spam. I think it'll come down to the cycles. Yeah. He has BTO, but they have both immunities. It looks like it. I'm assuming Vexy would have a confused immunity as well. Let's see.
Vexy does have immunities.
Yeah. Vexy's a new one. I think it's the first time we're seeing it in this tournament. Not very much of that.
It's the first time we've seen Vexy in the last 2 tournaments.
it might just be. Yeah.
Not meta at all.
I don't remember. Vexy is a very solid Misfit. I think his only
here. Okay, no option to take a snipe. Oh, he snipes. Okay, I was not tracking on the speed advantage here.
No. He sniped, but he has the elemental defense relic as the last level 40.
This is good though. He's gonna take like 70 from this.
No, he's taking more than 80. He's taking 83.
83. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
He's gonna do more with the snipe bag, so.
Yeah. Let's see, 87.
87. Not much more, but.
So for his next spam or snipe, I think, would you go for the lightning critical or would you go for the attempted confuse with your water attack? With the beaver
You're
storm?
already CI. There's no point in this CI here. Just even if you do hit, or if you don't hit, it's not worth the risk of hitting and just wasting a spam here. I think this is good because now he's gonna take a crit again.
So does he snipe back or does he hit?
I don't think he has much of a choice here. He doesn't have a great line. As long as Deflu stays somewhat healthy to get at least 1 or 2 finals off on the beat, he should be fine this game. Beat's going to kind of just be good, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, he's opting to just fight that. This is not a bad play.
Yeah.
I think Fractal might throw off confused here. No, he decides to snipe. This is okay, because he gets back HP, so...
Yeah, that's the only good...
His overall value in this snipe is good.
The only thing is he's trapped now because he's getting paralyzed. So if he sleeps him as well, Nana Slug, then he's going to be in big trouble. His Vexy is going to be gone. I think the only move here is to terrain advantage. Yeah. So now he's paralyzed. He gets a critical. He doesn't have spam, so he'll have to just take it all.
Yeah, but he gets a gate here. You can honestly even just Venom.
I think Venom is the best option. I don't see anything else. He doesn't have spam, nothing. I don't know about that snipe. I think he should have preserved his Vexy. Okay, so at least he lives for one more turn.
Michael finally started on one side. Let's go water on the side.
Does he go for... Oh, he doesn't go for the water attack. 7 HP. Very close. Okay.
So I think here
You just
I would
attack.
definitely hit my. I would
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
once
100%.
here for sure, and then swap.
And hope for a miss as well, potentially. Let's see.
It doesn't really matter because he saw that beat CI now too, so it doesn't matter if it's confused here. His entire team is confused. So
Yeah. That's true. I think you hit again. I don't
swap
see.
back here. Oh, because the double turn from this can still be really huge.
True. Yeah. Because he's as fast as
I think he just goes Vexy and sacks it off.
I think
All that
either
he flew is faster than that. So
he hits again.
he's
What's
just
your
off
happen now?
taking critical.
Yeah.
Also not a terrible idea here either.
Oh, he doesn't even swap back. Interesting. I think he's banking on Tulipini to be the last lifter to end up against Nanoslug. But I think that was a misplay. He should have kept him back.
So I think Fractal's idea here is Dxego doesn't go 1-2. This should be his game.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really have a switch into Nana here.
True,
Nana will
because
just
he
die anything
regains.
that comes in.
Yeah, because he regains the speed advantage after this.
Yeah, so his only real play here is to bank on it confused.
Yeah, I think you hit once. You contain crush. I think he goes contain crush, and then meteor, and then he tries confuse. Well, I don't think at this point you need it. I think he just kills him, honestly. I think Dxego has a very good shot at winning it. If he kills him now,
I think Dxego goes for a rep tier. That's probably the play. Worst case scenario, you hit, you get more time. Yep.
Yeah, this works as well. And I don't think he two shots him, Filipini. Yeah, I think that's Diego's game. Yeah, he got it. He can't confuse him.
That's definitely unfortunate.
Yeah. I think it was a heavy misplay to trading with Nibbles against the Meteorite. Definitely should have done that. Definitely the
I
end.
think staying in for one hit was fine, but
One hit was fine, but the last one was yeah. He only dealt like 27 damage, I think, and it's definitely not worth it. But yeah, tough luck. Let's see if he can bounce back and back stronger. I'm assuming he'll change. A recap? You want to do a little recap? Yeah. Okay, you wanna bring it back to towards the end. Let's just see and weigh out the pros and cons of trading with Nibbles against Meteorite. Whether switching back to Vexy was a better option. So scroll back a little bit if you can. Yeah. All right, let's see the replay. Okay, so bring it towards the end. I just want to see the final matchup. Okay, yeah. So no. Go a little bit back before Nibbles dies. Yeah, go back again. Go to a point where they just okay, yeah. So play from here. If you could mute the audio, it'd be better. Okay, so he hits him with the critical, right? He hits him again. So this hit was likely unnecessary because now he dies, right? Does he do Meteor Storm here? I think he does.
He unfortunately didn't bring him back. So like, I don't think he had a way out of this game. At this rate, the only way he would have won is if.
No, if he went for Vexy would have died. It would have been Tulipini. Tulipini would have dealt at least 50 damage, right? And then, because he wasn't one-shotting Tulipini anyways. He was doing his ultimate move at least once. And Dark Soul would have hit him a couple times as well, right? And I would reckon towards the end, V would have around 40 HP left when the matchup of Nibbles versus V would come. And if V could one-shot him with his ultimates, it would be Nibbles versus Nanosplug at the end. And Nibbles would have had the extra turn because of the speed advantage. So I think that was his best bet, but he ended up switching out of it, right? Or he ended up keeping. I think it's pretty clear. So like, yeah, play from here. So he obviously kills him, which is fine, right? Let's see. What did he even do here? Okay. Can you play it for? Oh yeah. So he kills him with his level 10 attack, yeah, which is fine. He takes the critical, and yeah, at this point, I don't think the 44 was as valuable as keeping Nibbles towards the end because of that speed advantage he gets towards the end as him being the fastest Miscrits in the entire matchup. Yeah, he risked it for 44 damage. But again, it was a very close call, so there wasn't necessarily a correct move here, but I think the optimal option would have been keeping Nibbles. So yeah, let's see how they adjust.
He did 44 damage.
They're going in 4 minutes?
They're going right now.
Oh, they're ready? Yeah. Pull up the second game. Let's see. Yeah, no worries. No, I think we've seen enough. Honestly. But yeah, I think like a little tip or a lesson or a takeaway from this situation would be just don't rush, especially towards the end. Evaluate your matchups, see which Miscrits is going to be more valuable, especially in this scenario, right? When you have your fastest Miscrit potentially going down. You would rather switch out of him and keep him towards the end, just so he preserves the double turn advantage for the speed. It's obviously, I would say, a case-by-case scenario type of thing where, depending on how much damage you're dealing, whether you want to just keep him in the matchup or save him for later. But I think in this situation, as it was very close, there was no critical to be hit, he should have saved him. But yeah. It's a very close call.
They're about to start soon.
Let's see. Let's wait for the new game. Crypto, who do you think makes? Who do you think? Does it? Doesn't look like it. I guess
it doesn't delay. It is.
Yeah. Let's just wait for them to start. Crypto, who do you think makes the more significant adjustments? Who changes their lineup more?
I think Fractal has to play a little more aggressive here. He's down, so he kind of needs to take a risk.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, they already started. Okay, so.
Okay, we see same team from Dxego, and we see Fractal.
Yeah.
Benny Lee got the Amir special on site. All right.
Wait, what's my special? What was it again?
Benny lead.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well. Penny and Sledgehawk are pretty much mirror opposite of each other, being the elemental and physical counterpart. But okay, so he snipes him here.
Nice.
It was a good call.
He lowered his. He just
snipes back. He needs to get the value out of Nibbles. I think he should match him against Sledgehawk more because he doesn't do criticals.
Here he just fights this. Gets a few hits, cycles a little bit.
Yeah, I think I would have hit once and then switch out of it. Again, he's sacrificing his Penny now. Penny gone.
I don't agree. I think
unless Nanoslug is not faster, because I don't think we know it yet. Oh. I don't know what is Dxego doing, but he just took 100 critical for no reason. Well, to be fair, he would have taken it from the other two guys as well. But I think he should have killed him with Nanoslug. I think you just hit landslide here, do you? Yeah. Okay. So I think rock throw should do it here. It might just oh, maybe faster. Oh, boss. That'll make sense. We cycle once. 0 out of 1 so far. Meteor is gonna hurt right now. You could go for Meteor. He confuses him. Interesting. So what do you think who has the advantage right now? Do you guys hear me? Okay, I think Crypto's muted. It looks like I was talking to myself. But yeah, well, that was a very crucial confuse. Took a lot of damage. But is Nanoslide gone now? He survived. Just very important, especially against Lexi. So I think we just fight it out. I think we fight it out, yeah. Cycle a little bit, although it doesn't matter at this point again. Yeah. Go for the water attack. And then it will come down to Vexy versus BTR. And then I think it takes 2 hits to kill Mooncrit for Nanoslug, so depends who prevails first in the BTR versus Vexy matchup. Yeah, that's the move that I would go for. And I think he stumps him here. Yep. Forgot how much damage he did. Okay, yeah, he kills him pretty easily. Yeah. We go Contain Crush. Oh, nearly killed him. See, again, here, I think Sammy or Fractal should swap out of it. Should go to Mooncrit here. Because Nibbles will be extremely useful at the end, having the speed advantage over Nanoslug. It's just a matter of picking the right matchup. I think Mooncrit is the better option. Yeah, he goes to Mooncrit. And if he doesn't get confused again, I'm not sure what the cycle is with Dxego. It should be Sammy's win or Fractal's win, so let's see what happens. I think you go Meteor Storm. Or you confuse right now if you're confident about the cycle. But it looks like he'll definitely need a confuse. Oh, if he snipes him now. Interesting. I'm not sure about that. I think I'd rather keep the snipe for Vexy. Because Vexy has a lower elemental defense compared to Mooncrit. Let's see, he kills him here. Yeah, I think Diego's lost this here. But we never know. Stranger things have happened before, as we all very clearly know. Let's see. Keep in mind, so because he saved his Nibbles this time, even at the end of the matchup, Nibbles will have a double turn. So it would take a lot of luck for Dxego to make it even close, I would say. I think Fractal just hits. Oh, he starts with the Venom. Interesting. Yeah. Barely doing any damage. That's the perk of having the elemental defense boosted. I think Dxego needs desperately to confuse him. I'd say now is the right time. Once he, before he uses his ultimate again. Yeah. Well, I think that's game now. Good games from both. I think Dxego had some ill-advised plays, but let's see if he can bounce back and take the win for the final matchup. Very interesting matchup. Finally, let's see. Let the game finish, and if they're taking a little time, we might recap the middle part of the game. I think where exactly was the turning point of this matchup? So can you let me just recap it a little bit, rewind it back? Let me see where was the significant thing. Is Crypto disconnected? I can't hear him. Oh, I see. Well, I'll carry this from here. I'll let someone else want to hop in. But let's see. If once you open the replay, let's watch where we've gone south for Dxego. Yeah, they can take a few minutes to adjust. Okay, so let's watch the replay. Okay, you can fast forward. This is pretty straightforward. I think this might have been actually go back. I want to see the Narlo versus Fenny matchup. Yeah. So why did he decide to? Yeah, no, go straight. Yeah, let's watch it from here. So Fractal goes out of it. See, I would have cycled. I would have hit the ultimate because Light Nibbles is not very useful. He only really needs him against Nanaslug for one attack. But here, yeah, I think so. Dxego just sacrifices Gnarl. He could have used it in a more efficient way against Nibbles, I would say. But he completely gave it away. So John here, I think he switches out. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he kills him. And yeah, at this point, he tried to sleep him, which wouldn't do much. I think you want to preserve your Nanaslug snipes for the more valuable Miscrits, which is for Vexy here. If you can fast forward a little bit, I think the misplay, so he confused it here. The misplay was when he went for a snipe on Munker. Keep going forward and completely lose his Nanaslug. Yeah, keep going forward. Yeah, so here, let it play it out. So instead of hitting him, which he could have dealt a lot of damage with a Meteor Storm with a physical attack, but he dealt almost the same amount with a critical. He wasted a double turn, and yeah, just like that, Nanaslug was gone, and it was 1 against 3, and pretty much, I would say, no chance for Dxego to bounce back from here. So, yeah, I think that was the turning point of this fight. Yeah, other than that, yeah. Okay, so very close games. Yeah, very close games. I don't think we've seen many best of 3s going until the very end. This one goes to the final round. Let's see who prevails at the end. Leo, any idea on when are they matching? Okay, we'll wait for Fractal to send. Yeah. We'll wait for them, no worries. Yeah, I think it's a very crucial time right now. That was my mistake where I didn't take enough time. I think my pride kicked in, and I told Yusuf straight after 10 seconds that I'm ready for losing. Yeah, he can take all the time he needs. I think it's very important. Just critically analyze the matchups, the potential miscrits that your opponent will bring out. Assuming that Dxego hasn't changed much of his lineup, I think Sammy, having the arsenal, having the enough resources and equipment, I think he can bring a solid counter matchup. So let's see how he adjusts. but it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, the guys are looking almost ready. Should start in a minute. Yeah. Sammy's ready. He's about to send the request. Let's see the matchups. I'm personally very excited. Especially that I've been watching Fractal play for a while now. In Tottenham Arena. I know his play style. I know the Miscrits that he has. He is pretty experienced. He's very much an analytics type of guy who tries to analyze the formulas, the damage control. So on paper, I would say Fractal should be winning it, but Dxego is putting up a very solid match against him. So let's see what the final game takes us. Right. So he sent the request. I think it'll take us a couple seconds to load. Dxego may not have accepted it. Okay, is that it? Oh. Okay, it's in. Okay, interesting. Oh, Fractal completely switched it up. Wow. So did the. Okay, so Dxego just switched out, I think, Narlo for Twigum. Now, who does this matchup favor? I think it's going to be a close one. There's not really an answer for Nanoslug. But Nanoslug, he does well against, he can do decently against Eclipso, I would say. As well as Wooly as well. He does a lot of damage. Does he switch out now? I think you go to Narlo. That's your only option, and snipe either Meteorite or Sledgehog. I think that's the only option here. You definitely don't want to trade with Nanoslug here. Yeah. Now, let's see what he switches out to. I think all the options are very close. I would personally switch to. Ooh, he wants to. So it's a very neutral matchup now. If they get rid of both commons, it's going to be pretty much a snipe battle, I think. Does he fight him here? Or does he go to Pongitail? Okay, so he fights him here. He takes the matchup. At some point, Dxego might try Confuse, I'm assuming. Because Tugam is very much a cycle Miscrit. Did the ultimate go for the Confuse? Yeah, that's what he does, and he lands it. And we can expect a Meteorite switch here. Does he switch or does he keep fighting? Okay, he switches. He goes for Contain Crush. Does he? Yes. So his Meteorite has a Molten Horn, so hopefully he wouldn't take too much damage. Yeah, 84. He takes 2 criticals from him. So now where do you switch? Do you switch to Twigum? Do you switch to Nanoslug? I don't remember how much HP does Narlo have left. So if he switches to Nanoslug, and would he be able to one-shot Narlo with Slime Leaf? We'll have to see. It's a very critical decision right now. Yeah, I was expecting a Nanoslug switch. Now is a big decision for Sammy as well, or for Fractal. Where does he switch? Okay, he switches to Narlo. I don't agree with this decision. Now that I see his HP, and he's a tactical Miscrit, so he might just one-shot him with Slime Leaf. And I think he should just get rid of him. But let's see where he goes. Yeah, he goes for the kill, but he wastes a spam cycle. I believe he's 2 out of 2 now, and a little unlucky there. So he's out of crowd control. Oh, he misses him. He'll take a lot of damage there, yeah. Nanaslug's physical defense is non-existent. Let's see if he goes for one more. No, he doesn't. He goes to Twigging. I'm not sure about the speed here, whether Tongdetail is faster or no, but if Tongdetail is slower, I think you switch out to him. I think Wooly is going to be a big factor here, especially against Meteorite and against Nanoslug. But let's see. Okay, he goes to Tongdetail. So does he go to Nanoslug now? I think Tongdetail is slower, so Fractal has a speed advantage right now. Yeah. So where do you go now? Do you go to Wooly again? I keep switching. I think you go to Wooly because Switch Battle favors him right now for the Switch penalty. But the only bad thing is, well, actually no. So he can't even sleep him no more. Oh, he fights him. I think he's banking on finishing him with Mush after this, but I disagree with it. I think Tongdetail was a very valuable factor for Sammy. But let's see. I think the only good option is Mick now. I hope you kill him. Because if he kills him, it's a critical incoming from, oh yeah, very close one. Ended up benefiting him, which is, oh, but he has a speed advantage now. So he lost the speed priority. I think you just go for the ultimate move, you go Dark Basher. Dark Basher deals a lot of damage, so it's a safe bet. And you leave a dot for several turns. And you have to either negate or switch to Twigum. Okay, he negates. He negated now. Good call because Mush doesn't really affect him much here. You can end him off with a thump after that. Yeah, he goes for the Mush, and Dxego goes for the safe option with his level 10 move. That's off. You just go with the ultimate, you leave a bleed on him as well, and you force him to switch, I believe, because or he might actually go for the ultimate because he has the ultimate move. Yeah, he goes for Corto. Okay. I think there's not many options here. He should just go for Cool Breeze, and he heals as well. Yeah. It looks like it's gonna be this matchup is favoring Fractal. Although, so he switches now. He wants to leave Meteorite for Wooly. But I think Wooly against Meteorite is not a good matchup for Meteorite. I think he should have fought him. Oh, but he doesn't have negate. I'm lagging right now. That's a good call. It's a good call. But it looks like Fractal is going to take it. Yeah. It would take 2 hits to finish. Oh, he misses. He misses it. Wow, that might be very crucial. Although he should finish him off right now. That was a big miss. He gives a tiny bit of hope to Dxego. But let's see what happens now. I think you go for Eclipse. There's not many options now. You don't want to take a critical from Twigum. Yeah. And the bleed is going to be very key as well, because he can't heal. Lotus kills him, yeah. So here, I think he's gonna anti-heal and kill himself if he goes for the ultimate. But there's not many options, so I think the only way is to go for the ultimate move, because you're dying out of bleed anyways. It's gonna end up being extremely close. Wooly does really well against Meteorite because Meteorite has less of a physical defense. Yeah, he should go for Contained Crush now. He's out of cycle. I think it will come down to him hitting all 5 of his Meteor Storms. Let's see, it's going to be extremely close. If he hits all 5 of them, he might just do it. Does he? He does. Oh, wow. This took a wild turn at the end. Wow. I was not expecting that. And all the 5 hits of Meteor Storm extremely crucial here. I think Eclipso's miss on an ultimate against Twigum was also a massive miss at 95%. That might have cost him the game, but I think this one was a very solid match because none of them had any misplays or ill-advised plays. It just came down to a little bit of luck, I would say. So yeah. You have half of the video. What do you mean you have the half of the video? Oh, okay. So I think just bring it down till the end. I think it was a very straightforward matchup. Bring it down till Eclipso versus Twigum. Yeah, I want to see the miss. Go back a little bit. Go back. Go back to the initial matchups of Eclipso versus Twigum. Yeah. So I think he terrains here. Yeah, play it from here. So he terrains, which is a good move. Yeah. And he hits him, and he's at 95% right now from the Stat Chaos. So he hits the first one, and judging it from this point of view right here, it would be Fractal's win. But who thought that he would miss the shot, right? He missed it, and all of a sudden tables turn. But even now, looking at it, because Wooly does really well against the Meteorite, but I think Twigum killing himself. So what happens here? Yeah, he kills him with Lotus, and he just deals a lot of damage. He does a whole critical on him, and it doesn't matter that Wooly has the first turn. He took too much damage from Twigum. So yeah, it just came down to that Eclipso's miss, I would say. And Meteorite obviously hitting all 5 of his Meteor Storms, which is a 75% final hit. So that was very fortunate as well for him. But yeah, I don't think either of them could have played it any better, honestly. It's a very close matchup, and we have the winner, which is Dxego. Very unexpected for me. I've never heard of this guy, but now I'm very much familiar with this game. I'll have to watch out for him for the quarterfinals, hopefully. But yeah, I think we can end it here, can we? It's a very good match, very entertaining. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow with some very solid matchups, hopefully. But yeah, and thank you guys all for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow. I think there's 3 more matches of the round of 32, which has been very interesting. A lot of unexpected winners and unexpected losers. So you never know what this game of Miscrits brings you with these tournament matches. But yeah, tune back in tomorrow, and we'll see you guys later. Take care.